Welcome, beautiful souls. Today is Why Were You Bullied? This is pile 1, this is pile 2. This is the Light Seers Tarot, and the options are snowflakes. This is the Rider-Waite-Smith Tarot. These are rainbows. So the overview is that it was never actually about you, and a lot of the time who you were just triggered different versions of that person, and they put it onto you. They were just projecting. Each pile will dive deeper into it. I am going to get on with the reading. Welcome, pile 1. So immediately I was getting a channeled song, the duck song. If you don't know what that is, it goes, a duck walked up to the lemonade stand and they said to the man run in the stand, hey, bum, 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 got any grapes? So that song is very, very repetitive. He comes back every single time, and honestly, it just shows persistence. I feel like you trigger the insecurities in a lot of other people. But with that song, some people, they bullied you because they quote unquote found you annoying. But really, you shined who you were, and it shined on them, the parts where they were not being themselves. So instead of facing themselves, I'm getting like really, really, really young children, like kindergarten to 3rd grade. Instead of allowing themselves to be who they are, they tried to make you smaller. They tried to change who you were because they were afraid to show themselves. I feel like they were surrounded by people who tried to dim their light, so they thought that was normal, and that's what they projected onto you. They're just very, very persistent. We have the 5 of Pentacles, the 3 of Wands, and the 2 of Wands. There's a lot of longing here. So the 5 of Pentacles, why people bullied you, they were being beat up themselves emotionally. So they beat up other people. I'm getting you're not alone with this. You weren't the only person that they treated you this way. Pretty much anyone who got caught in the crossfire was taking the emotional bullets that this person had to give out. I'm getting they felt really incompetent and scared. They didn't know who they are, so they became this version of themselves that they felt they had to be. With this card, there is a lot of longing, but I'm also getting a lot of jealousy. They are looking out, they're holding on to what they have, and they're looking out, they see this beautiful light, because look how gorgeous that is. They see how beautiful it is. But instead of acknowledging, wow, you are so beautiful, they're putting their own insecurities on you. And with the main object being snowflakes, every single one is so individual, and they're all so beautiful. So I feel like your individuality, they wanted to prevent you from being who you actually were to make themselves feel better. I'm also getting like a vision of a person stepping on a lot of people just to lift themselves up because they feel so insecure and so small. So because they felt so small within themselves, they tried to make others feel small to make themselves feel bigger. It was really an ego thing, and they were so young, they didn't understand it. So I feel like they had a lot going on in their family life. They just had so much baggage, and instead of dealing with what was going on in their family and at their home life, they put that on you. They pretended it didn't exist. They pretended like everything was okay when it actually wasn't. Instead of dealing with it, they tried to dim your light. They never truly saw your beauty. They could see how beautiful you were, but they didn't see your full potential. They didn't see your full worth, and honestly, good, because the way that they treated you, they do not deserve you at your best. And from this bullying, yes, it hurt. They also got the same thing. So I feel like their family was a bully, and I'm getting their dad specifically, especially all the males that bullied you. I'm getting their father and their mother slightly, but mainly their father was very abusive, like super yelling and harmful. But because that is what they got, they thought it was normal, and they were giving it out into the universe. But every single time they bullied you, they got that same exact energy. So I'm getting with the not seeing your worth and your full potential, it's like a person someone seeing a diamond and not understanding the value of it. You are that diamond, you are that individual, that soul, that beautiful being, and you just weren't appreciated. So that's gonna end the first pile. If you would like, you can definitely stop by pile 2 and get some messages from there as well. Thank you for joining me here today. Welcome pile 2. For starters, I feel like you are very, very detail oriented. I'm also just noticing there's a flower in here. I think that's actually a mistake because I don't have any other things that have flowers in here. With the rainbows, I want to find the flower. Here it is. Ooh, wow. That flower came with this bottle. It was hidden in there. That's beautiful. So not only are you special and unique, but you're also like a needle in a haystack. You are truly one of a kind. With the rainbows, there are so many different layers of yourself, and right now I feel like you haven't even met all of the layers. I feel like throughout your life you're gonna be peeling back and discovering the different versions of yourself. But I feel like everyone who bullied you just saw the superficial. I feel like a lot of the bullying was about your body, and all of it was really out of insecurity. But because they could only see the outside of you, they didn't even try to get to know who you actually were. They were just putting their own trauma onto you. Yeah, they truly could not see how beautiful and unique you were. And the ones that did see that you were unique, it was kind of shunned because everyone else acted a specific way. But when you didn't act that way, it scared them. We have the 5 of Pentacles, the 3 of Cups, the 7 of Cups, the 5 of Cups, damn, and the 5 of Wands. Wow. So lots of 5s, lots of conflict. I'm getting internal conflict. So I feel like they were battling with their own self-worth. They were battling with themselves. Similar to pile 1, instead of allowing themselves to truly face what they were going through, they decided to put that onto you. They couldn't see how great you were, and with the 7 of Cups, the different layers of yourself, you wouldn't and you can't fit in a box. And that scared them because when someone doesn't fit the standard or normalized box of who you should be, it means that you can't be controlled. People love to control, and they bullied you to try and control you. And whether it worked or not, I feel like it worked for a really small amount, but I feel like they were going through so much pain that they wanted you to feel the pain, and not even you specifically. I feel like they were more mad at the world instead of you personally, because none of this is actually about you at all, and you were just unfortunately the one that had to deal with it and the one that got all of this anger and this hatred, but you didn't deserve it. With the 3 of Cups, I feel like this is just something that was normalized, and so many people bullied you for the same thing. I'm getting with the body. They bullied your body or they bullied your looks because that was normalized. So many people did it, so they just joined in. It was like a trend to hate on you and to hate on people that were similar to you and to hate on people that were not the societal standards and the societal norm because they were afraid of you. They thought it made them feel better about themselves, and for a little bit it did. It made them feel better about themselves because they were dealing with so much inside, and that they used hating on you to connect with others. They used it almost as a trend of like, hey, this is okay, let's go do this. But it was never okay for them to treat you that way. It was never okay for the way that they spoke to you. And I feel like if you met those same people today, they would be miserable. They would not be happy. I feel like they would be shocked at how far you've come. And in a way, their bullying actually propelled your growth to be where you are today. And of course, that pain sucks, but without pain, there isn't growth. So that pain has stuck with you, and they didn't realize how much their words, and even to this day, they still don't understand the impact that their words and their actions have, not only on you, but on everyone around them. So that's actually gonna end the reading. I hope you enjoyed. I hope this gave you some clarity and insight. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, hit that bell notification so you're notified every time I post, and I will see you next time. Have a great day.